3, 2, 1. You ready?
Not really.
You ready for it? Because I'm going to get into character. You have to be ready.
What character?
You ready?
Okay.
Ready? Check it out, guys. I'm back with my video response for episode 259. 259 it is.
Wow.
Got a special guest with me here today. This is Tiffany Tramset.
Okay.
Yeah, if anyone remembers from the Guilty Pleasures album, the violin player, that's her right there, but she's playing a violin, not a violin, a guitar at the moment. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really play guitar, so even though it's a guitar podcast. However, we're here to talk about the episode, guys. So here's just a few things off the top of my head that I remember. I haven't listened to the episode for about 2 weeks and haven't been all that well. I've got a mad cough. It is mad. So here we go. Off the top of my head, I'll probably get half of this wrong. But anyway, so the barter wars between Pipes and PT. And I'm going to explain this to Tiff because she doesn't actually know what's going on. And anyone who's randomly watching my videos will actually know what's going on here. So the hosts of this guitar podcast, what they're trying to do is there's an American show, which I don't know the name of, but what they do is they barter. They're not allowed to use money. So they'll grab something like this can of beer here. Mm-hmm. And they will get this, and then they'll try to trade someone for something better and bigger and better. And they'll go all the way up to, say, a Mustang at the end of it.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to use cash. So what the hosts of our podcast here have tried to do is knock over the money bank.
Sorry.
Piggyback. It's all right. And so what the hosts are trying to do is they're trying to barter their way up with things that they already have to get guitar gear. Now, Pipes is one of the hosts, and PT is also one of the hosts as well. Now, Pipes has done quite well. He had an old Dell 19-inch flat panel monitor. Piece of rubbish. I had one and I gave it away from my old computer. Now, he swapped that for a 2x12 cabinet. So pretty much like this, but it's got 10s in it.
Okay.
Yeah, so he managed to swap that for a 2x12, which he likes. And he's got a couple of valve amps, which is pretty cool. What he did, he also swapped, I can't remember what it is now, something for a Fender Champ, a 6-watt, or is it 5-watt valve amp, little combo thing. So that was pretty cool. But PT, on the other hand, PT, instead of bartering, I guess he tried, he went out there with cash and just bought a PV Viper 60, which is another amplifier. So, but I guess, you know, when you gotta have it, you gotta have it as well.
Yeah.
And some people that are silly like us here, we will pay retail for things that we really want as well.
I don't pay retail. What are you doing? You idiot.
Yeah, I pay retail. Except for with Alan's Billy Heights, they're closing down in liquidation. I went in there today, looked at their sales. Supposedly they got sales, but 20% off guitars is not a sale. You can go into any music store and bargain your way down to that. So that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know how I'd go with bargaining because I'm pretty crappy at negotiating stuff unless there's cash involved. Because if you go to a music store and you give someone cash and you see that the store attendant's eyes light up, you know, or you pull the credit card out, it's easy to get what you want. It's easy to get a discount. But if I just walk up with this Glade solid air freshener here, because this room stinks, I'm like, hey, you want to swap this for your car? I don't care if you walk home. I don't know how people do that. You've got to be a pretty smooth talker.
Yeah, you watch those TV shows that
American dudes.
Yeah, they talk their way out of anything.
So, but you can do that. So, I did notice there is a Craigslist in Australia. There's a Craigslist, and you can put stuff on there, say, I want to swap this for that. And that's how they did it. They went on Craigslist, and people will go out there and say, you know, this is what I've got.
My brother set up a website, or was trying to set up a website where he swapped something for a case of beer. You gave him something.
Excuse me.
He gives you a case of beer. Yeah. But turns out they were infringing copyrights and there was all sorts of laws they were breaching. So that didn't happen.
It's like
but
YouTube
yeah, the idea was there.
Yeah. That's what PT's idea was. He was going to try to barter like a landscaper and then go to a music store and say, hey, can I get some free stuff for 5 free landscaping jobs? And that's a smart way to do it. But anyway, that was a good effort, guys. I expect to see something bigger and better in the next episode if you keep doing that. But anyway, let's get on to the next topic. Next topic was an interview with Richard Gilwitz, classical guitar player. It's pretty cool. And so the backstory of this is a classical guitar player who was in a car accident or some type of accident, broke his neck, ended up sitting on his couch, can't do anything, couldn't get a job. I guess, you know, your insurance runs out after a while, no one's paying you. And what he did was he was a really good classical guitar player, so he went I guess, online and advertised for people to do guitar lessons over the telephone. He'd send them a like printed out sheet music and teach them how to play over the telephone. And then when Skype came around and that sort of stuff, he would teach people to play over Skype.
Wow.
Yeah, so then he wasn't broke anymore, and you know, still able to do music. And then when he was finally healed and his body was better,
So he was
still
doing
music.
this from his bed?
Yeah, from his bed.
Wow.
Yeah, from his bed or
Yeah.
his couch or his old man lazy boy. And that's pretty cool. That was the story on there, and that was really good. I really liked the interview. And his music as well, his finger-picking style, because when you say a classical player, you wouldn't really think that's what he was doing if only you heard it. It's quite intricate, and there's a lot going on in that song. It's pretty cool song there. So guys, thank you very much for that. Let's get to the center songs. Now this story here, Pipes, who is some type of big wig, I believe they call. He wears a big wig. He's a businessman, and he was going to see a client who's talking to, who plays guitar in a band, and they had it's like, I guess, sort of hair metal, sort of 80s style music. So he got to talking to him and said, you know, can we play one of your songs in our podcast? He's meeting a client. Yes, they played it on the podcast. It's really 80s sort of stuff. You have to hear it. Everyone out there hasn't heard it. You have to hear this song. Listen to SixStringBliss episode 259 at www.sixstringbliss.com. And it was pretty cool. Like, I'm not really big on hair metal. I was never a big fan of Motley Crue or even the Gunners and that sort of thing.
Cock rock.
Cock rock, yeah. I'm not really a fan of cock rock. When guys start to dress up as women, I'm not really too fond of them. I'm fond of the guys.
I can't hit those notes. It's out of my range.
Yeah, well, that's it.
I try and sing along in the car, it just doesn't happen.
I was once trying to sing some Skid Row, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. Oh, but yeah, like so cool. That was interesting. Interesting the people that you meet that actually are musicians that do like music and play guitar. Because a lot of people say they're musicians, but they're not really, like me. So
Sorry, I'm the same. I pretend.
We're not real musicians.
I just pretend.
So anyway, next topic, guys. I'll try not to make this half an hour like I normally do. So Pearl Jam 20, the documentary. Do you like Pearl Jam?
I did in the 90s.
I like Pearl Jam's album 10.
Yeah.
I didn't mind a bit of
It's the only one
Versus,
I had.
Vitalogy. Hear that? Turn it on. And then after that, I didn't like it.
I think you
People are
just
gonna hate
can
me for
have,
this.
you can have too much Pearl Jam. There's a point,
Yeah.
and you can tip over.
Yeah. And Eddie Vedder sounds like a cow. He sounds like he's mooing half the time.
Yeah. So that's why you liked them. I know you had a thing for
I got a thing for cows.
bovine
Cows.
bovine type.
And
Yeah.
yeah, you know, that's why I like Eddie Vedder, because he reminds me of a cow. A nice, solid beast. But,
Okay.
yeah, so
Moving
I
along.
didn't really like Pearl Jam that much. I love 10 and that type of music. Yeah, but I just can't get into the later Pearl Jam. But yeah, I watched Pearl Jam's 20, as PT mentioned on the past episode, documentary on Pearl Jam. I've still got it somewhere here. Actually, no, my hard drive crashed because Windows 7 stuffed it up because I didn't detach it properly. Doesn't happen on my Mac. I just pull it out of the Mac. Yeah, we both use Mac. So anyway, but right now I'm recording on Windows because my Logitech camera doesn't work with a Mac properly. So anyway, yeah, Pearl Jam 20, they were talking about a scene where Eddie Vedder is in there and he...
Nice one, Al.
Hang on, we'll be back. Entertain the people.
No, go away.
Go for entertain the people.
No, I don't like cameras.
We're talking about, there's a point in the documentary where it shows that, I'm not sure what was happening, someone in the audience at a gig were giving them crap or was treating people roughly, and Eddie's just gone crazy. And he's had this like sort of snarl and growl in his voice, and the way he was singing the songs was so aggressive. And the rest of the band members were saying that it was kind of scary. But that aggression turned on into more of the songs, I guess, later on. And I think that's what really defined Eddie's voice as well, like having that type of aggression in it, is really, it really adds that edge to it, sort of having a little bit of growl, but not too much.
So, like, he hates sand, not gravel.
Yeah, you know, like, yeah, sand, not gravel, a little bit refined. That's the best analogy for it. Sand, not gravel. But yeah, I've seen that doco. I watched it on the train when I was going to and from to work, and on my phone, which was kind of crappy because it's so small, but still, it's a pretty good documentary. But being not the biggest Pearl Jam fan, I didn't find it that interesting because it is a lot on the band. It doesn't really focus on one person in particular, apart from obviously Eddie Vedder, but it doesn't really go anywhere at the end. So, but it's worth watching if you like Pearl Jam. So anyway, let's talk about the 25th anniversary of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction.
Okay.
The album that changed 80s sort of, I guess, hair metal, and it went to I don't know, more metal, more ballads. But it was interesting because did you know that on the tape of Appetite for Destruction, they had the Guns side and the Roses side. The Guns side were all the songs about, you know, life on the road, drugs, rock and roll, and the Roses side was all the ballads, the love songs. Yeah.
I think Outkast did something similar with the Love Below.
Oh, see, they copy everyone, those rappers. They copy everything. So, but yeah, I was never into Guns N' Roses. I'm still not into Guns N' Roses. Do you ever like Guns N' Roses?
No, but I've been close to those that are.
People love it. You know, people. Look, it's alright music. It's good music, but I just can't really get into it. And I did have the opportunity with Jan and Clint Searcy to do lead guitar on Mr. Brownstone, which I believe is about drugs. And looking at the music to that, Slash is a much better guitarist than I thought he was, and it wasn't as easy to play as I thought it was. Like, I got the rhythm and all that down. I was going for the solo. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to finish it for the last album, so for the 1987 album. But yeah, I mean, like, Slash is a pretty good player, and I don't like his music though.
No, I'm the same.
I don't like Velvet Revolver.
Have you dabbled in him? What's his other?
Snake Pit. Is it Snake Pit or something? Yeah, his own stuff. Slash, I think it's called Slash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the music. I just don't like it.
I keep trying to get into it. It's like,
yeah. No. Yeah, I've tried to listen to it. Like, I tried to listen to it.
Yeah.
Try to listen to it in the background as well, but I just can't. I just can't get into it. It's just not my cup of tea. And but yeah, I mean, I know Appetite for Destruction was such a big album for everyone. I mean, I know about Ian, who's not here, who refuses to be on camera.
So do I.
So do you. He had, I believe, the tape of Appetite for Destruction, then bought the CD when it came out as well, and still listens to it to this day. He still loves the Gunners, still loves them.
I was 6 years old when I first got Appetite for Destruction.
First got an Appetite for Destruction.
Appetite for Destruction. I was 6 years old when I got Appetite for Destruction.
I was born with an Appetite for Destruction.
Well, I still have an Appetite for Destruction, and now I have it on tape, and I then bought it again on CD, and my inbuilt one.
Inbuilt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Built into...
Factory.
Yeah, factory standard Appetite for the destructions of stuff. Like I'm destroying this beer right now.
I wonder if you can get Appetite for Destruction on USB sticks like you can with some albums and movies.
I'm thinking you probably can get Appetite for Destruction on the USB stick.
I want the album on a USB stick where you can't delete it. So
stuck there.
It's stuck there forever.
It's locked.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It was the second album I ever bought. Second album.
Second album you bought. So did you? So you like the Gunners, don't you?
I did. I do.
But do you like classic Gunners though? You like
I like Appetite, Use Your Illusion, 1 and 2.
But you got the same opinion as me and Tiff. Did you like Velvet Revolver much?
I actually didn't like Velvet Revolver.
Yeah, I didn't like Velvet Revolver.
It was like a whole bunch of heroin addicts got into a room.
Yeah.
And just started playing shit.
I watched Metalocalypse before that came out, I think, Velvet Revolver, and so I saw Velvet Revolver as snakes and barrels when they tried to reunite.
Who was the guy? Who was the singer? Scott something?
Scott Wheaton?
No, Scott.
Will Wheaton?
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is the guy from Stone Temple Pilots? It is.
I don't know.
Oh.
All I know is I don't like the music.
Scott Wheaton,
Wheaton maybe.
Oh.
Will Wheaton.
Google it.
Google
I'm
that.
gonna Google the shit out of
Can you Bing it instead?
it. I'd rather not.
So keep talking because you're
Alright.
on camera.
Let's pretend that I'm just looking.
Filipino?
I'm just looking it up on Bing.com.
Bing's Microsoft search engine.
I know a Filipino person named Bing.
You
That's
know
where I'm getting
Bing.
confused.
Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. They call each other
It's Scott
Bing.
Wheeldon, isn't it?
Bing. They call each other
Well, Bing, yeah. Bing.
Googling it.
I'm binging it.
Yeah, it's
Search.
all about the binging.
Scott Wheeland.
Scott Whelan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what do you think of Scott Whelan's voice?
With a D?
Yeah, Wheeland.
Wheelander.
That's where we went wrong.
Is it the guy from Stone Temple Pilots?
I don't know. You asked me that question already. I said,
Yeah.
Do your research.
And you didn't answer me the first time, so I asked you again.
Just because I swindle a guitar doesn't mean I know everything about every douche out there.
Yeah, Wheeland is best known as the frontman for the successful rock band Stone Temple Pilots.
And you want to know what else? I don't like Stone Temple Pilots.
I like Stone Temple
I like
Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots.
One of the
Plush.
outcasts.
It's a great song.
Plush.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sing it for me?
Can I get Scott to sing?
No, you sing it.
Oh, no, I can't sing.
Just pretend.
I can't sing. I can't even pretend to sing. I'm that
I've
bad.
got a video of you singing, actually. And me playing guitar. Back in the days.
Who singing?
Him singing.
Ian singing.
Singing Metallica.
Was I?
Yeah. You sure were. You sure are, I should say.
It does sound a lot like Faith No More.
I don't really like Faith No More.
I do like Faith No More. Borderlands 2.
I do not know this song.
I do know it, but it's just going to take a second. I just don't know.
The chorus, you'll be all over.
Sounds so much like yeah. I don't know the song name, but yeah. What album did this come out on?
One with the kid on the front. Rodney Pig or some shit. A cow.
Kid riding a pig or some shit or a cow.
Fuck off.
That's what it is. Oh, yeah, I know this.
Yes!
Is that Will Wheaton? Will Wheaton.
San Diego, California is where they're from.
San Diego, California, yeah. I'm gonna get some boots with some spurs on them.
Yeah? What?
Right,
No, it's
take that pony.
That's,
different. What? Who's getting
you
paid?
know those goats I was talking about maybe borrowing?
Yes.
I think they've passed away.
They passed away. The goats passed away at the same time.
I wish I rescued them.
Religious sacrifice. Well,
They're
they are
not-
goats. They are goats.
There's nothing on the end of those chains anymore.
They are
The
goats.
only reason I didn't steal them is I heard they were,
Feral goats.
no,
Goats are fucked.
I heard that they were the pet, they were like
Not just
Satan's pet.
Satan's pets.
They were like,
Well, if you look at the pentagram, it's a picture of goats.
yeah, see? So I didn't steal the goats, and now they're dead.
Before, when I was reading that silly Bible, before people get me dirty to the train. That's right.
So now it's silly Bible.
It's rubbish. It's full of
I've been
it's
telling
full
you
of-
this anyway.
it's full of
You loved
contradictions.
that. You loved that shit. By me being me and me not. With other people, I just like make a fuck out. With you, I leave you to your own devices. I support you in most things, whatever they may be, and I let that go. And now look at you.
I'm born again.
Do I get through to you or something?
Yeah, you beat it out of me. So yeah, it's absolutely rubbish. So
I was like Vegeta. I read this monk or this guy, Hare Krishna, he sold me this book once. His sales pitch was the photography, the pictures. He was do like art, and the center pages were all glossy pictures of like Krishna and all that. Yeah, and I loved the first half of it.
Who is Krishna?
It was all very peaceful, but the second half was like, don't eat this, give up this. I'm like,
that's right. Yeah. Have no wants, desires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steak and beer any day.
Yeah. No steak and beer.
You couldn't have meat, you couldn't have worldly possessions or any of that.
That's terrible.
Shit.
So,
I need to run around the like.
selling art.
Can you stop
to
swearing? This is supposed to be a
16-year-old
family
girls.
show.
Oh, so I forgot that was
Sorry, cussing?
I swear a lot.
Cursing?
You do swear a lot.
You have to bleep a lot of this out.
I will have to. I'm going to get the bleep. I found the bleep tone. So, anyway.
I bleep a lot.
Can you turn that music down and talk about your views on...
Change screen so I know that I'm not on the film.
You can't see the film now.
I'm
That's
just
YouTube.
worried.
Oh, back to the film.
What
Yeah.
do they see?
So there you go. So
How do I know if I was on the screen or not while all that was
it's
happening?
alright, I'll cut it out. I'll blow it up. So I'll zoom
it
it
stops-
in.
because it stops there.
Yeah. Yeah, it stops there, the cuts it. So
Jeez, my arm's colourful.
it is colourful.
Sorry.
Anyway,
I
so
just saw
you're
green and
talking
red.
about
Needs more blue.
you're talking
It does
about
need more
needs
blue.
some pink and purple polka dots. But
Appetite for Destruction.
no, you're talking about appetite. You've talked about
Appetite for Destruction. I had it on tape. Yeah,
all
that's a
you
tape.
use.
1987, I got it on tape. Actually, it might have been 88.
Yeah.
Alright, I was young. I was under 10. And it was like my second tape.
Tape. Cassette.
Cassette tape.
Now, you were talking about Velvet Revolver.
Yes, I was. Scott Whelan.
Scott Whelan.
Yeah,
Whelan.
from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots. And you were talking about how you enjoy the music.
I didn't mind Stone Temple Pilots when I was a kid. And they were after Guns N' Roses though. Like Guns N' Roses were predominantly in their prime in the mid to late 80s or late 80s.
I didn't get into music till I was in my 20s.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
So I started young because my cousins were into it.
Cousins?
My cousins were
Right.
into
Yeah.
music. So like through them I got onto that sort of stuff and
I was in a bluegrass and like all sorts of
Aerosmith
horrible
and-
stuff back then.
Oh, cock rock.
yeah, I was right at
We were saying...
Molly Crew.
See, Tiff and I, we don't like cock rock, but you love the cock.
I love the cock.
Yeah, you love the rock.
I love
too.
the cock.
Yeah.
That
So-
rocks.
Oh, shit. Good thing there's nothing in that.
You should get yourself another.
Yeah, I'm gonna get myself another. Alright, now talk about what you thought about Slash's solo stuff and his latest album as well.
I like Miles Kennedy. He sings good. He plays alright. But he doesn't have shred face like Tremonti.
No one's got shred face like Tremonti. So I know everyone hates Tremonti. I love it. I'd do it.
I like Tremonti. See, I'd flip over for Miles. I wouldn't.
He's got some mad guns, Tremonti.
I wouldn't let Mark Tremonti give it to me though.
He's not as sexy as
Miles Kennedy, on the other hand. Woo!
Yeah. That's a different story.
Woo!
He's got long hair and a nice moustache.
Yeah, that's it.
So but yeah, no, I don't like Slash's new stuff either. I like Miles Kennedy though. I really like Miles Kennedy. It's kind of kicking myself that we didn't see Alter Bridge when they came down with Steel Panther.
Yeah. Apparently, Steel Panther's awesome.
Yeah, I mean
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
But it's very cock rock.
I'm not into the cock or
And
rock.
again,
So yeah.
again with my love for the cock. Rock. Cock rock.
Yeah.
Cock rock.
That's right.
Yeah.
So but you still to this day you still listen to Appetite of Destruction, your songs from Appetite of Destruction.
Yeah,
And you still enjoy listening to that music.
Who doesn't love the intro to Welcome to the Jungle?
Me. Her.
Sing it for me.
I don't sing.
Singing it.
I don't
Axel
sing.
style.
Sing it for me.
No, like the.
How's it go? Just
I can't
go,
make-
I
go
can't,
like
my
chugga
voice is
chugga.
killing
You
me.
can make sounds like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I can't think of it.
That is it.
Yeah.
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 Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I need to.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's it.
I can't think of this. I can't think of the intro.
Is there a Swedish version?
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh yeah, I was doing that before. Not really.
You missed the strings. Someone's going to sue me for putting this music on the video.
I can't see it.
Close down. Yeah, so but you still enjoy listening to Appetite for Destruction, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, it's
look, like I said, like I won't go out of my way to listen to the Gunners, but if it comes on the radio, but when do I ever listen to the radio?
when you're in my car.
Yeah,
With me.
that's right. But if someone else is playing it,
But-
I can play it. I still enjoy the
But
music.
most rock stations only really play Switch Item
In Australia, tell them how many decent radio stations we have.
1,
One.
2.
Tell them how many
one.
state radios decent. Just tell them how many
Actually, no.
common FM radio stations we have in Sydney.
I listened to only one.
5? Is there 5?
I don't know.
Oh, they're the popular ones.
Yeah, but the rest of them you can't get reception
there's
for.
7, 8.
8. There's 8 stations, but most of them are
It's
dance, R&B.
the Edge.
They're
Yeah.
crap. I listened to one.
Yeah.
One, and it's the
I listen to Triple M.
government owned.
What?
Triple J. What is it? Government?
Yeah, but Triple J just plays the
Yeah.
weirdest
I
music.
don't care. No
they have
ads.
the weirdest things. They have
Don't-
3. Remember they had 3 hours of power on
Ads-
Tuesdays, now Wednesday
I
nights?
don't
Hey.
know.
Triple M, I think it's like 11 to 1 on Saturday nights.
Advertisements every.
Have
fucking
I
second.
can't remember what the segment's called. It's all metal.
Oh, really?
It is all metal.
That's why I used to listen
It's
to Triple
mad.
J. You know, it was like Tuesday nights, 3 hours
Yeah.
of power. It was all hardcore metal. It was the best. That's how I found out about Lord Dance.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the thing, you know?
I can't even think of the name of this. It's
As long as they're not talking foosball, it's all right.
No, so they only do that on the other like 20 hours a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Like we don't have much variety, but I mean they'll play Guns N' Roses on
Yeah.
four of the 8 radio stations.
No, one.
One of the 8 radio
Yeah.
stations, and
And they only really play Paradise City or they play Sweet Child of Mine.
yeah, that's,
They're the only
that's
2 songs that they
pretty
play.
much it.
And every once in a while they might play Welcome to the Jungle. Which is that is my first memory of Guns N' Roses. And quite frankly the best memory of Guns N' Roses.
Welcome
It is
to
my
the
favorite
jungle.
it is my favourite song.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine is also Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, they also flog that.
Oh, they flogged the hell out of it.
I hear that in the weekend.
That means they play it a lot for the overseas 2 people that watch this. It's actually all 7 people overseas watches.
They're probably going to be watching this as an education on how to understand Aussies.
Why Australians speak so fast?
Yeah.
Do we?
Apparently so.
I'm a bogan, so
Don't worry.
And then when I went to the States, a lot of people kept asking me to
slow down.
slow down and repeat myself all the time.
What was that, pal?
Pal. And they want to say, like, when you finish, are you done? Are you done? Like, that's kind of rude.
You're obviously cutting all this up, aren't
No, I'm going to keep it in
you?
there.
So I can walk out of the room for a minute.
If you have to.
I do have to.
Oh, we're going to finish. You can finish it off. Just
What?
final words. Make it like a eulogy.
Appetite for Destruction, give it a go.
That's not who you are. You're a rookie now.
Oh.
No longer Mac.
Yeah, sorry.
Do a eulogy. Do it. The end of an era.
Identity check.
What am I burying Macca?
No, about Appetite Destruction.
Well,
Mac.
it was good, and it was old.
It's still, it's old.
It's a timeless classic, people. Appetite for Destruction, timeless classic. Guns N' Roses' first album. My first memory of Guns N' Roses. And now 25 years on, I still listen to Appetite for Destruction. I don't have it. I had it on tape, which I bought. I got my parents to buy it for me. They thought it was violent. I bought it for
I can only
myself.
imagine your parents.
I bought it for myself when I was a teenager on CD. I now have it on my MP3 player. I'm not mentioning any brands because I have many.
No, you don't.
I do.
Share the love.
I know exactly what you listen to it on. You're going to mention that brand right now.
I listen.
Don't.
I
Are
listen
they
to it
paying you?
on 2 brands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had anything other than the one.
The one.
My phone
Oh.
and my tablet and my PC.
Get yourself a Mac, buddy. Get yourself a Mac. And get yourself a new iPhone 5. Wow. It's got Got her. So in saying that, and in closing, guys, go out there, listen to Appetite for Destruction. Watch Tiff try to avoid the camera. There she goes.
She's going to the toilet, everyone.
Yeah. Listen to her go to the toilet and enjoy yourself. Rookie here is going to play you out. He's going to play a song for you, classical style.
That's funny, yeah.
That's awesome. How do you do that and not move your mouth like everyone else?
Go to the next topic, and we're almost done. You guys don't have to look at me again and hear Tiff. So, let's talk about the interviews with Larry. I'll say Ashbrook because no one will really know his surname like I do. Now, Larry is just a listener of the podcast, but he has gone out on his own accord. Sorry, excuse me. On his own accord, and he is learning how to record, especially voiceover work and things like that, on his own sort of little podcast, which you can look at on in YouTube. I think it's music with Ash, something with Ash. Just type in Ashbrook music and it comes up. Not YouTube, sorry, with iTunes. And so I've been an interviewee of the Ashbrook music in regards to pedals that I make and so forth, which is a bit strange for me because no one's actually interviewed me. They interview the things that I do. So
they
Larry,
interview your pedals.
Yes, they talk to the pedals and they ask for their response, call and response. But Larry's doing a great job out there. He's got a lot of members of the SixStringBliss community, and so if anyone hasn't noticed it, check it out and get to know a little bit more about people, how they started their guitar adventures, and what they're into and that sort of stuff. But on this episode, he interviews Steve Clark from Britain. Steve and I have talked quite a few times on Skype and that sort of thing as well. And it's interesting to get to know people, how they started. Steve played classical guitar, then got into other electric and then steel string acoustic and things like that, which you can really tell that's where people's roots started from and why they can play songs today. Because most of the people who play instruments who started at a younger age or were professionally trained and that sort of thing, they can just sort of wing it with simple and easier songs, and even like intermediate songs, you can just go out there and play it. And you can really tell with a lot of the members of this community here. So, but this cool interview with Steve, found out a few things I didn't know. So Larry, thank you very much. And thank you for interviewing me the other week as well. So guys, check it out. He's got about maybe 5 or 6 episodes up there. So yeah, more to come. And the last thing here, the outro song by Wednesday Heroes. It's interesting. Wednesday Heroes are a band by one of the hosts, PT, and I'm not sure if there's 1 or 2 other guys, which are a comic book based band. So they sing about comic books and superheroes.
Okay.
And they got a few gigs actually at comic book stuff. I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah. Limited industry.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool song there. I did enjoy it, guys. Yeah. But that's about it. I'll wrap this up here because Tiff's looking at me funny. So
this is a weird experience for me.
I understand. A lot of people don't like to be on video. A lot of people don't do it.
Uncomfortable.
No, I go into the makeup room and the fluffer room and go through there.
See, you don't. So, you're pretty. You've got nothing to worry.
So the guys at Oxford Street say to me. That's why old gay guys try to pick me up at McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
Or in the toilet. Every time I'm in a
You're
pub.
tidy.
Yeah, because
You're
I'm neat, tidy, dress well. And then, every time in the toilet, some guy chats to me. He's like, "How you doing?" He looks at my junk. I'm like, "Why are you doing it? What makes you think that I am attracted to you in the urinal?" But anyway, guys.
Maybe it's because you're always pretend.
Just trying to get free drinks. If I got to flirt with the guy at the bar, I got to flirt with the guy at the bar to get free drinks. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Once again, thanks for the great episode. Can't wait to 260. And yeah, catch you next time.
Good evening. Have a good one.